Tripolyphosphates are an additive that they add to our shrimp to make them puff up and full of water. Now, that's for two reasons. One, to help it stay juicy, because shrimp are naturally dry. There's not a lot of fat there. That's why they're a great healthy option. But number two, for the shrimper, it helps them bulk up, and it helps that 16 or that 2125 to press out to a big 1620. And then when you cook it, it's down to like a 3134. It really shrinks up really tight in a little ball. So what we got to do, though, is make sure that we're looking for those shrimp. The other type of way that it's done is called a bicarbonate, which, you know, again, that's baking soda, basically. And that's the more natural way to for them to achieve this. And it doesn't force your shrimp to shrink. This shrimp is tripolyphosphate free. How you also know, like if you don't have the bag and say it's just your product that you've bought, a lot of times by this point, you'll already have like this white milky substance running from it. That's a surefire sign that it's got tripolyphosphate in it. The other part is if you still got it in the raw, that little, and really what it comes down to is just the quality. It doesn't hurt you unless you're eating like an excess amount of shrimp. It's not really gonna hurt you to have the tripolyphosphate. This isn't some crazy health concern, at least to my knowledge. It's more about like the consistency of quality of the shrimp. It's got to make sure that we stay at a certain size and shape versus getting into the other. And then, you know, they look super big. And then by the time we cook them, they're like this small. All right, so I got these about 80% of the way there. I'm going to bring our base back. We're going to add these into the base now that we have seared them. If we would have added them in the beginning, again, we would have been way, way, way overcooked. So let's add grits. Nice runny. They're super buttery. Again, as soon as you see that they're nice, delicious pink, you don't have to continue to cook them, you know? Let's try one out before we plate. Sweetness of that tomato. You get the smokiness from the sausage. Sweetness from those peppers and onions. A little spice that's left over from that Cajun seasoning and that spicy andouille Cajun sausage. You get that briny, like saltiness from the shrimp. That's exactly what you're looking for. Get it right over the top. Again, I'm making a man-sized plate. I'm a big boy and I like it. There we go. Beautiful.